Alrighty, we're ranking Tove on the overall tier list created by the community. I'm not going to explain why everybody's in every tier. You guys are going to have to go back on the channel and find that. If I remember, I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, we are ranking her on the tier list. I did put up a poll. There's almost 2,000 votes. B tier is where they want her to go. All right, now to give my opinion, we're gonna rank her. A tier came in second place with 30%. Some people actually said SS to S, 6%. 7% said C to D tier. 57 B tier. So obviously, I don't think Tove is that great right now, just because there's not that many shotgun characters in the game. Her kit is good. The way she works is good, right? Her attack buff is nice because of the mirroring stacks and stuff like that. Her attack speed is good, but I don't feel like it's helping out much or it's doing much right now in the game. I feel like the more we get shotgun characters, including pilgrims, of course, because pilgrims could be shotguns. I think the more we get better shotgun characters, the better it's going to be for her, the higher she's going to go up on some tiers, right? If we take a look at the shotgun characters in the game currently, again, the only good DPS ones is Anise, realistically, Drake and Guilty. Guilty does good damage, Drake does okay damage. Sugar, no, these characters are okay, but like Anise is the main prize. And obviously she's not buffing up Anise, so it's like, what are we summoning for, right? I would definitely say to put her on your wish list. Try to get her in the future, because I don't know when we're going to get a next shotgun character, unless, you know, the next limited is a shotgun character that just ends up being broken. But then by then her banner will still be out. You will know, right? You will know her kit before her banner goes away. So you will know the next character's kit and their weapon and all that stuff before Tove goes away. But yeah, I think if you go off of Tove's kit, she is a good character for the shotgun units in the game, but overall, just not right now. There's just not enough. She's not helping these characters. She's not making Isabel work. She's not making Maiden work. She's not making Drake. Drake, I would say Drake and... Well, she's not making these characters. Like, I feel like you're using Sugar for her support. Honestly, in today's meta, especially with all the crazy characters we got, I feel like you're using Drake for her support against, like, towards shotguns, right? More of her support rather than her actual DPS. If you want me to be honest. So she's not really helping, right? Tove is an AR unit, not a shotgun character. A lot of people are confused on why that is, and it's simply just so that you can get the skill 1 off, right? Her being an AR, she's going to have a lot of shots, and she already increases ammo capacity and stuff like that. She's going to be getting the 5% chance is going to proc constantly, efficiently, actually. I know it's 5%, but with an AR shooting that much, it's going to it's going to go off constantly. Overall, it's just not it right now. And it's not because she's a bad character. It's just because there's not many shotgun characters to go off of. We can't say she's an S tier character when she's not really buffing up characters. Does that make sense? She's not doing her job, essentially. Not right now, because it's not much people she's helping, right? I think she's increasing damage a bit, but not too much where it's like, oh, she's a, high tier. So I think B is fine. I would say she's on par with these characters. I would not say she's on par with these characters whatsoever. Definitely not. If I'm thinking of Tove, I'm comparing her to characters like Tove's position in the game. I'm comparing her to characters like Mask, Bay Goddess Mary, Helm, Marciana, right? I'm comparing her to them, and she's not there. And maybe some of these characters, Polly, Miranda, yeah, probably B tier. Realistically, we're not gonna give her low, high. We're just gonna slap her in the B tier. Not low B, just she's in B tier. It's just that's what the community voted, right? This is a community voting as well. So there is that, and then it's like, when the community votes and they say the tier is the tier. Whatever the community says the tier is gonna be, it's gonna be, right? I can't argue. If I want her to be S tier, but everybody says she's C tier, it is. How life works is if everybody can't agree, you just have a vote. That's how it works in every situation in life, right? So again, everybody's not gonna click on this video agreeing that she's a B tier. But right now, if we're considering her kit and the people she's helping, and how much she's helping them in terms of I don't want to say changing the meta, because I don't expect her to change the meta, but I expect her to make more of these shotgun characters more usable. Like, she's not helping Isabel, right? With a kit like that, you expect her to make Isabel actually a pilgrim. You know what I mean? With a kit like that, you're expecting her to make, you know, Sugar hit like at least like A2, right? That's what you're expecting, especially since Sugar already have all that extra stuff, but she's not. That's the thing. She's not doing all that. So, I honestly couldn't tell you guys another tier for her. I mean, she does also help out everybody else on the team. Like, I know she mainly helps out shotguns. Let me consider that as well, right? I know she mainly is for shotgun characters, but she does help out other characters as well, right? The only thing that really goes to shotgun is this attack buff here, and then also the attack speed. But the crit rate goes to all allies. The crit damage and the, you know, max ammo capacity, that goes to all allies as well. The attack buff here isn't a big attack buff, but it goes to all allies. These things here are helping out some characters, right? The ammo capacity helps out, you know, Modernia and stuff like that. Well, let me know in the comments. I believe it does, because I forgot what character it was that has it. I think it's Noir, right? Noir is a character who increases ammo capacity, like by rounds and stuff like that, and it actually increases ammo capacity. So I believe it, when it says increases it by like 2, right? It increases that. I guess it just increases it by 2. It doesn't say 2 rounds. I guess it's just by 2. So it's not really that much of a deal, actually. Well, yeah, I guess it's still not that much of a deal. It's not that much of a difference. It's really not. So yeah, B tier is where she goes. Right, let's take a look at some of the comments and see what we're gonna end off here. So the RNG on her stacks can be very bad and unreliable. Oh, before we get back to the comments, I didn't even mention, but the thing about TOVE'S as well, this 5%, you have to get it to level 9 minimum to get to 5%. So that first skill is somewhat investment heavy, right? Because the other percent are very low. It's 2, 3, and 4%. It's only like a couple percentage off, or just 1% percentage off for 5%, but it doesn't change the fact level 9 to get 5% is ridiculous for a character like this. But let's take a look at some of the comments. The RNG on her stacks can be very bad and unreliable. She'd be at least an easy A tier if her stacking chance went up whenever the attack doesn't proc it. Okay, right. She does something unique in attack speed increase. So she may become much better with new characters, and that's all it is, right? In the future, when we get more better shotguns, right? Right now we only have a niece, right? In terms of damage dealing, because she's not helping like shotgun characters, she's helping shotgun characters do damage. She's not helping them do anything else but increase their damage, essentially, right? In terms of damage, Guilty and Anissa are like the only ones, right? Neve, if you have her built, yeah, you can get that happening, and then possibly Drake if you still want to consider it, right? But it's really just Anise, right? And Guilty as well, but it's really just Anise. So there's that as well, right? At level 1, at skill level 1, no, at skill 1, level 9, she can make Sugar hit harder than Scarlet. Sugar buff and Scarlet without buff. I saw in the test of Sky, so she is good. But there is these, but like this logic here doesn't make sense to me. At skill 1, level 9, this is even if you do have the match to get her to skill level 9. Let me ask you, are you going to get her skill 1 to level 9 over all these other characters that you probably don't have skill level 9? Right? Because getting a character skill level 9 is not some easy thing. It's not like I can get a character skill level 9 and then boom, the next character can get them skill level 9. Boom, next, like as much as I want to, right? So I guess it is definitely something there, but like to say this for a character like Tove is a bit silly, right? Right? I mean, it just doesn't have much value. Not that it's silly, it just doesn't have much value. If you get her skill 1 to level 9, she can make Sugar hit harder than Scarlet. Right? It's not enough of reasoning. It's really not, right? And it's not because she's making Sugar, you know, hit harder. Sugar already has all these things, right? Okay, let me reword that. She's definitely making Sugar hit harder, but it's not like, I don't want to word it incorrectly because I need to be careful how I word this one. Sugar already gives herself the attack speed. She already gives herself hit rate, reload speed, ammo capacity. Like, Sugar is giving herself a lot of these other things, right? A lot of these stuff already. She's giving herself all this stuff already. On top of Tove, it's practically doubling it, almost doubling it. I don't know how, like, what exactly it would be doing in terms of how much is going into it, not necessarily doubling it, but I don't know like the exact percentage of how much it's increasing and stuff like that. But it doesn't really change the fact that that's not really a valid. I don't want to. It's just not really this right here. If you get it to level, it's not it, bro. I don't know. I personally don't like think that has any value, but I mean, if it does, then it does. So she is good, but there isn't a good shotgun DPS that works with her. The moment a new meta unit with shotgun is released, she would be better than Litter and Dorothy. I don't think so, though. I don't think so. Right? If they drop one new shotgun character who's very good, she won't be better than Litter and Dorothy. Litter is supporting everybody on the team. Right? So it doesn't add up to me. This doesn't really make sense, to be honest. It doesn't make sense at all. To say she's going to be better than Litter and Dorothy if they make a new shotgun meta unit is so silly, bro. I mean, we'll like it, bro. I'll heart it, of course. But for now, she's weak in the current meta. But I'm telling you, them adding another broken shotgun character is not going to make her better than Litter and Dorothy. That's just crazy. Because she's only helping out shotguns, right? Against characters who are helping out the entire team. I mean, she's, I guess, helping out the entire team. But, like, her big buffs are for shotgun characters. I mean, no. Let me stop coping, bro. Her whole thing is for shotguns, bro. I'm sorry. It is, right? It is. This up to 6 round shotguns. Reload, this is for herself, so it doesn't matter. Crit damage is not that big. Crit rate is not that big. The attack speed is only for shotgun units. The massive attack buff is only for shotgun units. She's for shotgun units, so it's not gonna help, bro. She's not gonna surpass nobody, bro. She's not gonna surpass nobody. A tier, to be honest. The thing holding her back is basically having no team. And her having no team, it's not like she doesn't have. Okay, she doesn't have a team, but it's like her team is, again, supposed to be shotgun. So I think B right now, I think the highest she could possibly get in the future, and I'm talking years to come, is S. I think that's the highest you can. If they drop a boatload of support, shotgun characters who are actually good, like Summer and East, a boatload of them, not just one, but like a boatload of them, then you can get her all the way up to S tier, probably. But for now, it's going to take more than just one new meta shotgun character for her to be S tier or A tier or however high you guys want it to get. It doesn't work like that. To say a character right now who doesn't work with anybody just needs one meta shotgun character to skyrocket to the top. Like, look at S tier on this. Look, to say one shotgun character is going to put Tove on par with these characters is just not even, it's just not even sensible. Right? It's not logical. Right? But yeah, I believe she's S tier. Okay. I'm not even going to continue. Maybe kit wise, the best shotgun buffer only. Okay, not only best shotgun buffer, and certain situations make shotgun user out the debuff, non-buff Scarlet. But we have to get meta. We have to get a meta shotgun user for her to really shine. Okay, so. And this is the same comment as this, but again, let me know in the comments, because this is just my opinion. But does one meta shotgun character put her from B, which is what the community ranks her right now, majority of the community, right? This is more than 50%, right? Does her getting one shotgun meta unit put her above a lot of other characters? I guess in the sense of how this game works, maybe. I don't know, because the characters I'm thinking about support all allies, right? Not just shotgun specifically, or this character. Like Litter, Dorothy, Blanc, Noir, Naga, Tia. These characters buff up everybody, no matter what they are, right? So I don't know, but that's just my opinion. You guys definitely let me know. Okay. But I'm going to wait for more opinions, right? Obviously, this is just a couple thousand votes, but obviously we're going to get more votes and stuff like that. I do think it's going to stay at B because it's a very big margin, but you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous. Again, this is what the community tier agreed with, so please don't, I mean, you can give your opinion on what tier you think she should be, but don't try to argue it that she should be like all the way up here and try to convince me, because it's not, unless y'all could get this to change, then that's the only way she's going to go up, right? When they drop a future meta shotgun, then we'll revamp her just like we did Alice. But yeah, I did put Alice in SS tier because we did revamp her, right? Because the community decided that. So, boys, Zxous, let me know what you think, and I'm out. Peace.